Yo, what is up, my beautiful people? If you've been following my channel for a while, you know I'm always looking for the perfect portable monitor. Now look at this mountain of portable monitors. I've tested big ones. I've tested medium-sized ones. I've tested monitors that have a keyboard attached, monitors that turn your device into a full laptop. Check that out, you guys. I've tested smaller monitors. I've tested even OLED monitors. But today, I found what may be the best portable monitor to put all of these monitors to shame. And I'm gonna show you why this may be the best portable monitor for your handheld of all time. Let me tell you why I think this one is so exciting and why I love this thing so much. And I think I finally found the one after dozens of attempts and thousands of dollars later. I think we found the one. So let's talk about it. Okay, so before we get into the video, I just want to send a shout out to today's partial sponsor, and that is Ugreen. They sent me these things to test out and show for you guys, but I'm not being paid or anything for this video. And today's two things I want to highlight is the Ugreen Nexud 100 watt charger and the Nexud 145 watt 25,000 milliamp hour battery. Now, what makes these two things so special and why I always carry this with me is that this 100 watt charger here actually has 4 ports. That's right, 3 USB-C, 1 USB-A, and you can charge up to 4 devices simultaneously, or you can do one device up to 100 watts, and then it splits the power out according to how many devices are plugged in. I'm gonna show you that in a second. And this 145 watt charger, that's right, 145 watts. This can charge your laptop, your handheld, your tablet, your phone. This thing is awesome. I always carry it with me. And it actually has 3 ports up the top, so you can get up to 140 watts out of this port here, and then of course it will split it up depending on what's plugged in. So let me plug some devices into these things and show you why I love the charger and the battery bank so much. Let's test them out. All right, you guys, I know this is a mess here, but I just want to show you just how great this Nexud 100 watt charger is from Ugreen. Okay, so I have the ROG Ally X plugged in, and look how many watts that thing is pulling right now. It's pulling 99 watts. This is pretty much maxing out this 100 watt charger here. So if you have one device plugged in, you can get that full 100 watts if the device is capable of pulling that much power. But it's going to start splitting up the watts here. So now we're getting 21 watts into the iPad Pro, and the ROG Ally X is going down to 65 watts. So it is splitting up the power. My phone is also charging. My phone doesn't need that much watts right now. The iPhone is pulling around 15 watts right now, but we're not done yet. We can plug in another device, and we're gonna be charging all 4 of these devices from this 100 watt charger here. So as you can see, the light is on, that is charging. We're now charging all 4 of these devices from this 100 watt charger here. But that's not the only thing. I want to show you this battery bank here. Now we're charging all 3 of these out of this 145 watt power bank here. And I just love to see that ROG Ally pulling 100 watts while charging 2 other devices. Man, that's crazy. Shout out to Ugreen for these chargers. They never fail me. Battery banks are great. Chargers are great. You always get, you know, the capacity and the wattage that they promise on the box. So yeah, shout out to them. Anyway, let's get on with the rest of the video. Okay, so let me tell you why I'm so excited about this monitor and why I'm talking about why I believe this is the best monitor of all time for your handhelds and pretty much any device. Let me tell you why this thing is getting all of my excitement. This monitor right here is a 3K resolution. That's right, it's 16 by 10. It is 1800p, right? Not only that, it is 16 inches, but it is OLED, you guys. This is an OLED monitor. Not only that, it is 120 hertz. That's right. We have the OLED 120 hertz monitor that we've always been wanting. This is the one right now. Look at the colors. Look at this thing. This isn't even full brightness. This is like, I can't even put it at full brightness because my camera would sort of blow out. Look at this thing. OLED, 120 hertz. 1800p, which is pretty much 3K resolution. This thing is amazing. No, 1800p resolution, which is 1.5 times more resolution than 1200p, you guys. This thing is legit. Look how bright this thing is. I know it starts to blow out the camera. Let me see if I can turn the brightness down so you guys don't believe that this thing is kind of like blowing out. But let me just turn the brightness down so you can see the colors a little bit better. I gotta turn this brightness down because this thing just starts to illuminate and the camera can't handle it. This thing is amazing, you guys. I just want to let you guys know that, you know, stop watching the video, check the link in the description, go ahead and get this thing. I'm gonna play some games on it, but it's not much I can even tell you. All I can tell you is it's 3K, it's 16 inches, 120 hertz, and it's OLED. What else do you want? What else do you need? This, you guys, I'm excited because this thing is amazing. I promise I'm gonna show you some games, but if that's all you needed to hear, just check the link. I'm not sponsored. I bought the thing in my own money. I'll let you know I paid around $270, I believe, but for $270, come on, you guys, 16 inches. This is like the perfect size for a portable monitor because it can fit in your backpack. Look how thin this thing is. And I know it has a little case on it, but look how thin this thing is, right? Let me show you. Look how, you can barely even see it. Let me move this so you can see it against the table. Look how thin this thing is. I'll show you another portable monitor. This is like normal portable monitor thickness. Check this out. This is like a normal portable monitor, but look how thick this thing is. Look how thick this is compared to an old portable monitor because this thing doesn't need like any backlight or anything like that because it's OLED. This thing is absolutely amazing, but let me stop praising it. Let's play some games and you guys can see just how great this thing is. Let's do it. I don't know about you, but you know, when you're doing those gaming sessions, you gotta eat. So I have a brand new segment. If you're a hungry gamer, this one might be for you. So check out this new segment.
What's up, my YouTube viewers? Today we're learning how to make garlic sriracha kung pao noodles. Let's get right into it. Always make sure you start out with some good garlic and also ginger. We're using udon noodles. Chop up some onions. Add some sesame oil to your pan. Don't put too much in it though. Add your garlic and onions to the pan. Add your noodles. Add some kung pao sauce. Add some soy sauce. Add some sriracha. Add some brown sugar. Throw in a little cornstarch. After that, mix everything up. I added a little fried egg to mine, but you don't have to. Add some parsley flakes and some sesame seeds, and that's it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video and check out more videos on my channel just like this one.
Okay, before we get into the game, just so you guys don't think I'm trying to lie to you, check this out. It's not 1200p, it's not 1440p, it's not even 1600p. This thing is 1800p. Can you see that? Is the camera focused on that? 1800p, and that's not all, you guys. I'm not lying to you guys. I need you guys to see this with your own eyes. Look at that. It's not 100 hertz. It's 120 hertz. That's right. OLED, 120 hertz, 1800p. This thing is legit. Let's play some games, you guys. Let's play some games. I'm too excited. All right, check this out, you guys. Check this out. Playing Hades 2 right now. Hades 2. We're getting that 120 hertz. And it looks good, you guys. It looks good. Now, I know someone in the comments is going to say, but it doesn't have VRR. No, it doesn't have VRR. That is true. But the OLED, the response time on OLED is only 1 millisecond. So you're not going to notice like any sort of like lag or latency on this display because the OLED has this super fast response time. Those pixels can change almost instantaneously. It doesn't have that same issue that normal LCD display has. That's like a whole science for another topic, but just know this thing feels fast, it feels good, and even if it doesn't have VRR, you're not gonna like feel a bunch of stutter on this display just because that OLED has a super fast response time. But check this out, you guys, 120 hertz here. Another awesome feature with this is that we also get that 30-watt turbo with the pass-through charging. You can see here it's pulling 74 watts through the charger here, so we can get our full 30-watt turbo. And I mentioned that because I've tested a lot of monitors, and not many monitors actually give you the full 30-watt turbo with the pass-through charging. That's just something that not every monitor does. So when it does that, I definitely have to mention it because it is something that cannot be overlooked. Okay, so we're playing on the Steam Deck now, and this may be the perfect companion for the Steam Deck because it has that OLED display which will match the OLED on the Steam Deck. So I just want to show you guys here. It does recognize that we get that 120 hertz. So you can see here, the Steam Deck does recognize that 120 hertz. So you're not losing out on any refresh rate. Now, don't try to push this thing to, 1800p on the Steam Deck. Try to go down to 800p, maybe 1200p max. Don't expect 1800p from the Steam Deck as far as performance goes, but 800p still looks great. 1200p if you're really pushing it, but this thing can definitely do that for you. Now check this out, you guys, and I'm gonna let you know this right now. So VSync is on, but this monitor is not gonna hit 120 hertz in a game at 1200p unless it's like a more like indie style game. But I want to show you that you're not gonna notice like any like tearing or like weird stutter. This doesn't have VRR, but like I said, the response time of OLED is so fast that I'm not noticing any stutter, even though this thing isn't hitting 120 hertz. Like, you don't need the full 120 hertz to have a smooth experience. You guys can see here, you're not noticing any stutter, any lag. Check this out. Of course, there's no no tearing because I have on VSync. And even though I'm not getting that 120, look at this, you guys. This is smooth as ever. Now, this video is only being recorded at 60 FPS, but you should be getting a sense of how smooth this thing actually is. There's no VRR, but I will let you guys know that I'm not noticing like any stutter. Like, I'm not noticing like frame drops or anything like that. But this thing feels great. And it looks good too. Like, the colors on this, amazing. This is like the perfect companion for the Steam Deck. It has the same aspect ratio, but just a much higher resolution. So this is definitely recommended for the Steam Deck. All right, check this thing out. It's also perfect for the Legion Go. Check this out. It has a higher resolution than the Legion Go. You look, the Legion Go at a higher resolution at 1600p. This thing is 1800p, which is even a higher resolution than the Legion Go. Now I'm playing this game right now at 1200p, just because, like I said, you're not gonna want to play many games at 1800p. But you do have that resolution for like upscaling or for watching movies. That 3K resolution can come in handy when you're watching movies. You're gonna have more than enough resolution to watch at some super crazy high resolutions here. Now I wanted to choose this game here because this game does not run at 120 hertz on any handheld. It's never gonna reach anything close to that. You're gonna get around 40 to 50, sometimes 60 FPS max in this game. But you can see it doesn't look like laggy, or you're not getting like frame tearing or anything like that, even though we're only getting like 50 FPS on average. It still looks good. That OLED screen is amazing, you guys. It still feels good to play. I'm not noticing any like tearing. Now I will say that it doesn't have VRR like I mentioned before, so it's not going to give you the optimal, most smooth situation ever if you're getting a huge fluctuation in that FPS. But like I said, that OLED has a 1 millisecond response time, and I'm not noticing any lag out of the ordinary. This game feels just as good as it does on the RG Ally with that VRR display. It has the same FPS, and it feels just about the same. Like 50 FPS doesn't feel like I'm losing a lot of smoothness, even though my refresh rate isn't matching what the display can actually do. As you can see on the video, it doesn't look laggy. There are some frame drops here and there, but it doesn't look horrible. As you can see, it doesn't look crazy, you guys. It looks good. It looks good if you ask me, and that's all I can really ask. It looks good. It feels good. The visuals are amazing. This is the best right now. If they make an OLED 120 hertz VRR monitor, I'll get it and I'll tell you it's the best. But right now, this is the best portable monitor for your handheld devices. And that's just how I feel. Let me know in the comments down below if you think there's a better portable monitor. You're probably gonna mention one VRR if that's something that you want, but you can see here, I'm not getting VRR, but it still looks smooth, it still feels good. So I don't know if that's gonna be a compelling argument to me, but let me know in the comments down below. Maybe you can convince me and tell me what your favorite monitor is. But right now, this is my favorite. This has got to be the best right now, and that's just how I feel, you guys. Let me know what you think. Anyway, like, subscribe, ring that bell, all that great YouTube stuff, and I'm gonna keep enjoying this thing. I look forward to some, more Barely Average Dude videos in the future. Let me know what you want to see, all that great stuff. Let's just talk about it. Let's, have some fun in the comments. I'm excited, so let me know what you guys think. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm gonna disconnect now and go back to my non-OLED display here. Look at that. Look at that. It's disgusting. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.